Hey Spinny, I am back at Lefleur's Bluff State Park, and I have never actually completed walking all the way around the trail, but I'm really shocked at how good it feels right now because it's like 90 degrees, but right here, I guess by the water, it just feels a lot better. So I already see a bunch of birds. I can't tell from here what they are, but I see a bunch of birds on the pier. And I brought my tiny fishing pole to try it out, so we're gonna do a lot today. Okay, I found out why it feels so good. It's because it's definitely going to rain. I hear thunder already. I do see and feel a little bit of raindrops. Man, do I keep going? I just got here. My plan was to do a bit of a trail run at the end, but because I want to get further than I've been able to go before, and since it feels decent out because it's about to storm, I do want to try to get as far as I can before the weather, disrupts that idea. So I think I'm gonna do a bit of a run in the beginning when initially I planned it at the end, so that I can get pretty far. Well, I put my water bottle away. Quick tour of the bag gifted to me by Spinny. So I've got a water bottle, and then I have a second water bottle in here. I have some trail snacks. So I've got peanuts and pretzels. We have some TP for the trail because just in case, obviously. And the mini fishing pole, the tiniest fishing pole to ever exist. That's what's in the bag. So now, let's get started on that run. This is my first time running with a backpack, and now I understand why most of the time people who run with backpacks have the kind that can snap together in the front, because it is a little bit burdensome to have to constantly adjust the straps, but it's fine. I'm almost to the point where I have gone before, so we just got a little bit longer to go. I just saw a sign that said that this is the purple trail, which is very difficult. I did not see any other trails, so purple trail it is. I also really wish I would have brought bug spray. I just didn't think it was gonna be so bad, but there's a mosquito currently on my phone right now. I can see it. Got him. I'm finally at a point where I have not been yet. So here we go, on to areas I have not yet seen. I think the trick to keeping the bugs off of you is just to keep moving. I can't stay in one place for too long. They're really getting me, even while I am walking. You see all the mosquitoes around me? Oh, check it out. There's a turtle and a gator. A turtle and a gator. I can see a sign up there that'll tell me kind of what this next area is, but I also see this cut through and a little bridge. I don't know if I want to go in there though. I'm gonna see what this sign says. Maybe on my way back I'll decide to explore that, but I'm wearing like capris, so it's not really the best for going walking around high tall grass, which this is fairly tall on the trail already, but it's enough of a clear spot. And I think I've made it to the destination. This is what it called Eubanks Creek, and I can see the sign says caution. Sewage contamination advisory due to leakage during heavy rainfall. So I will not be taking a dip in the pond. I'm really scared of snakes, actually. Oh, I don't want to go down there. I saw it. It's good enough for me. I should have worn longer pants. I didn't think about it. Be a nice little run in the rain, huh? If it keeps going. I think it might kind of stop. Okay, I'm gonna go on to the little detour. Deer tracks. Oh, it's the Science Museum. Huh. Anticlimactic, honestly, to come out of there to the museum. Back in we go. And we're out again. Is it true that dragonflies hang out around where snakes are? Because I see an awful lot of dragonflies. Look at this fuzzy white caterpillar. I noticed this little trail off of the path, and there looks to be a brick wall right there. Curious.
Do it. Just do it.
Oh, the mosquitoes. Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa. Huh. That's crazy. I don't know what this is. Campsite? Question mark? The mosquitoes are insane. Ugh. Ew. Okay, I gotta keep going, but that's crazy. Just this building? I don't know. I don't know where this bridge goes to, but I'm gonna see if I can get on it, and we're gonna go down it. The bridge is locked. I cannot get on it. But I could follow this path down to where it leads. Here comes the rain. Doo -doo -doo -doo. Oh my, I would have walked right past this. A rainy hike, anyone? And actually, under the cover of the trees here, it's not too very wet. This might be my favorite place in the park. It's so serene in the swamp. Unfortunately, I am going to continue on. I do love sitting in the cypress swamp though. I would sit there all day, I think. But I want to see what else there is that I might be missing out on. I'm glad I went down the swamp trail. So I'm currently on the Cypress Swamp Trail, and I'm right here. I just came from this way. So, well, yeah, I came from this way. So then I'm gonna loop around from the golf course, go back, and I'll see another section here when I go along the Old River Run trail. And then I'll cross the river, the Eubanks Creek. I'll cross Eubanks Creek and keep going back to where I started. So I found this vine. When I was a kid, we had a vine in my aunt's backyard, and we would play a game called Tarzan where we would swing on the vine over the road, and we would try to do it when cars came. We were not very smart. We didn't really see the possible repercussions that could come from that, but I found this vine and I'm gonna test it out. It's quite a small pond. I wonder what's in there. I've made it to the museum, so I think I was wrong when I said where I was looking at that map. Okay. So I was right. I was up there. I came back this way, but I ventured off right around here. So looks like I can circle around. Might as well just do this trail too. There's dinosaurs on this one. I wonder, there's probably nowhere I can go to see stuff in the museum. He's actually an herbivore, so it's fine. This one, though, carnivorous. He's gonna get me for a show. Guys, there's a turtle here. Oh, and this little bird. My friend at church told me that turtles actually like when you scratch their back, their shell, because it's just like scratching a person's back. There's a gator on the beach over there. Several turtles on the logs. I can see big old alligator gar in the water. If it weren't for the mosquitoes, I would throw in a line fishing somewhere, but I didn't bring any bug spray. Let's see what this little trail is all about.
Wait, do I hear chicken?
Guys, I can't tell sometimes. Oh no, that's a stick. I can't tell sometimes if some things are a stick or a snake. Oh. Okay, I've come this far. Oh. Oof, okay. It just kind of keeps going into deeper grass. I'm not doing that. I'm an awful big chicken to be hiking by myself. Overall, it's been a really nice time on the trail. Next time I will definitely bring bug spray. And it didn't rain too terribly much. When it did, it felt nice. And even though it says that it's 90 degrees outside because of the rain and being covered by the trees, it doesn't feel too bad. For this view, it's quite unfortunate that there's just so much trash. Lots of thunder, but I did just see the first strike of lightning, so it's a good thing that I'm almost back to the car. A souvenir. I just saw a snake jump from a tree, and other animals keep jumping from trees. Here's another little turtle, but his shell is broken. He does not look quite all right, but he is alive. Today I read in 2 Corinthians chapter 4 and 5. And in chapter 4, Paul says that we have the same faith according to which it was written, I believed and so I spoke. And that was in the Old Testament, and Paul wrote to say that that was the attitude that he had in sharing the gospel of Christ. And it was inspiring, just the simplicity of I believed and so I spoke. So take that with you today as I take it with me. Spinny, that bird noise is just for you.